Hey guys, it's Aidette. Today we are doing a tutorial. It's just very simple, but it is going to be a little bit of a try one. I was very excited to get back into my makeup looks, but if you guys want to learn how to do this look, then just keep on watching. You guys already know that my usual foundation is always going to be LA Girl. This isn't sponsored. You guys already know that I'm always talking about LA Girl, but you guys can use my code Aidette10 get 10% off. I ran out of my usual foundation, so I have to go ahead and use my second favorite foundation. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. It used to be the Sheer Glow. If you guys have been here since like the OG days, you guys know that the Sheer Glow was my go-to. I'm going to be mixing these two today. I'm going to be mixing Barcelona and Punjab. We got the base on, and look at my little sponge. Do you guys remember when Walmart came out with these? This is a little SpongeBob sponge. I'm so sad because I got this back in 2021. Of course, we already know. Look how empty this is. I go through these like so much because I like to use a lot of them, but this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is the shade Bisque. They have such a huge range of colors, guys, like super inclusive. I love LA Girl. They have a huge range of foundations too, so if you guys haven't tried them, I always rave about these same products that I'm using on my face today. The blushes, the lipstick, literally everything that they carry. I love it. Whenever I go like in store to purchase them myself, I can never find the things that I talk about, and I'm convinced it's because I've literally put everyone on. And then we go in with the bright one. So I don't have the LA Girl concealer, the brightest one, on me today. I need to pick up some more, but like I said, I can't find them in store, so I'm gonna have to get them online. This is the closest thing that I can find. This is the NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly. Do you guys see my hand like kind of shaking? This is the best combo. So one day they didn't have like my regular sugar cookie drink. I was like, okay, what else can I get? This used to be like my other regular grande ice brown sugar oat milk espresso. I'm so happy to be back, honestly. I'm gonna take a little bit down here just to further make it more snatched. I also take this concealer that I'm like putting in the inner part, I drag it down and hit it on the sides of my nose. This is the powder that I'm always raving about. This is the LA Girl Banana Yellow Powder. I find that the translucent one isn't as flashback proof as this one. This one has absolutely zero flashback. Pro tip to not getting any creasing is to immediately, first thing you do, tap it under the eyes. So I got my brows laminated, so I'm just going to fluff them up. Last night I didn't put oil on them, and oil just kind of helps them last a little bit longer, in my opinion. Her name is Lashaba Maria. You guys can go check her out on Instagram. She gets booked so fast. This is the LA Girl. I don't use any other bronzer. This stuff right here is my baby. This is their pressed powder. It's in the shade Warm Caramel. I like to take it and just like stipple it on and then blend it out, but I'm constantly running out of my banana yellow powder and my shady slim brow pencils. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you know that I've been making some crazy videos of me ripping out my widow's peak. I think it looks so cute on other people, but I just do not like how it looks on me, so I was ripping it out, and look, it's growing back, guys. Are you proud of me? No more ripping out my little widow's peak. I know, I learned my lesson. After I got a freaking bald spot, if you guys don't know that story, I said it on TikTok. Like I said, I'm super active on TikTok. I'm on it like every single day. You guys gotta get up on there because I'm always on there. I talked about my bald spot that I had, and it's now growing back finally after like 6 months, and it's so terrible. I love using this brush for my nose contour. I didn't even know that all these brushes that I actually use in here are all Morphe. I take my same bronzer. I actually don't take contour on my face very often, but when I do contour, I use a cool tone shade from the Kat Von D palette, which I believe you can't get anymore. That palette is several years old. Like, I've had it forever, but it's lasted me a long time, and I love the colors in this. So I don't want to get rid of it because it's amazing. Just bronzing up my nose. So my nose contour video that I did like a year and a half-ish ago went viral, and I didn't even know that it did. So thank you guys so much for watching that video. I want to do an updated one because I feel like I kind of, you know, changed up quite a few things on my bronzing slash contour routine. So if you guys want another video, let me know, but I'll link it down below if you guys haven't seen it. Snatching up the nose, I'm taking my powder again, and I'll bake my nose for the whole entire rest of my makeup routine. So we're just gonna have a little powder on the sides of the nose. It's okay. See how much more snatched it is, but I'll go in depth in my new contour bronzing routine and like a little bit on my forehead. So I take the same bronzer, and then I go in and do my eyeshadow. I am very simple when it comes to doing my eyeshadow. I on an everyday basis, I would just darken up my crease with this. I'll just kind of layer it on until the darkness is where I want it to be. When I kind of take it out into like a straight angle, you guys see that? How it kind of gives it like a V, and it's not just windshield wiper, which will give you more of like a doe eye. Liking this type of look, and I'll take it out to like the end of my eyebrow, and I've been really liking like contouring the inner sockets of my eye. Now once I got it where I like it, I like to take like the excess and just put it on my lid. By the way, I ripped out my lash extensions because the other day I got really anxious. ColourPop Bon Voyage palette. I'm not sure if this was limited edition. I think it was, but look at these beautiful colors. It was like a summer collection. I just been using them all like crazy, especially for my Halloween looks, but this pink is the most perfect shade for blush that I've ever seen, and it's in the shade Cool Moves. Before I would be using something like this, and I just really pack it in. This might be a little bit too much blush for you guys. I like to like really pack it in there to the point where I look like a clown, and then I run it right under to look like a bunny. I think this is so cute. Tip of my nose and the contour, it's just so cute. It looks so bunny. So I'm gonna let this kind of like sink into my skin. Trust me, it's not gonna look this crazy. We're gonna blend everything up then. And I have been obsessed with using a white, just like a pure white. I've been using this one here, which is Guardian, and I'll put it on my brow bone, and I'll take it right out here to give further of that like snatched look. I've been loving doing my brows at the very end. It kind of feels like a reward to like see it all come together when I do my brows at the very end. You won't be getting makeup on it throughout the process, you know, and it won't look powdery. You won't have to go back in, so it just makes sense. And then I'll take the excess white. I know it's crazy, bear with me, just trust the process. I'll go into the sides of my nose contour and just further snatch it, and then just go ahead and wipe off that excess powder, and then officially just diffuse the brow bone with our eyeshadow color. Well, this is the LA Girl 207 brush. You guys have to get this. It has the spoolie on the end, the brow powder side. It's so juicy. So my brows are slowly wanting to grow back out to their natural straight form, where it's like they grow out this way. I love getting my brows laminated, but you have to get them laminated at like 6 weeks. You have to wait 6 weeks, or else you're going to fry your brows off. It's just not healthy. I also put brow tint on them. It fades off like depending on how much like you wash your face, take showers, you know, whatever. And now we can blend out our blush, like just kind of softly go in. I ran out of my other brown eyeliner, which will usually be the Lady Gaga House Lab. I decided to get this new one. Hopefully it doesn't do me dirty. I did use it in Cabo. I only used it one day, so I'm not too sure about it, but this is the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus liquid liner, and it's just brown. I only use brown, and they have to be matte or else I will go insane. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and I make my wing. So I have the points, and then a lot of the time I won't even feel like I have to like, you know, go in, but today I do want to take it in the corner. But if I'm going all out that day, I will do the whole line. It's very easy to use, and it's immediately drying, so I like it. I'm going to cry. I realized that I didn't pick up a lash glue, and I'm gonna have to use this eyeliner glue, which is terrible. I hate it. And this one's already running out, and then I only have like this black one left, and I don't like using black on the daily. I'm going to freaking cry, but I'm using a mascara because I like to use a mascara before I go in. But we will be right back because I might have a tiny little breakdown. After 20 freaking minutes, I got my lashes on. I hate that freaking little lash thing. Frustrating, and not much product comes out of it. But anyway, moving on. Our brows now. I just love how my brows are so fluffy and juicy still after a month. Like, it doesn't get better than that. I don't usually use a brow gel, but today I'm going to. This is a brow wax, actually. This is the Bay Brow. I'm just going to be taking it on the back of my hand, warming it up, and then putting it on my brows. It smells clean. Literally sticking up my brows. I love my brows to look like bushy and messy. I love it. Just like this, and then I'll fix up the little hairs. But this brow gel, from what I can tell, is pretty sticky, and it's like drying pretty quickly, which I really like in a brow gel. Do you guys like these long videos, or do you guys prefer a shorter, like to the point video? Because I like chatting with you guys. Meanwhile, while that sets, I want to go in with my LA Girl powder. Take it here on the sides. It's all about like going in, blending in again, and like if you feel like your makeup is not, you know, doing it like how you want it to. Try just going in like and perfecting, you know, later on. It doesn't have to be all perfect at once. And maybe try like letting your makeup sink into your skin while you're doing the rest of your routine. And just like, it's really like up to my makeup game in my opinion. And then I like to press in some excess powder like in these areas because that's where I get oily the fastest. I bought a brand new Blackest Brown Shady Slim brow pencil. This is like the best brow pencil. I picked it up from Target when I before I went to Cabo, but I didn't end up using it because I had my brow tint. You guys see how like messy my brows are? I love that look. I start with doing like my little brow hairs right here in the front, just a few strokes and letting like just the messiness of the brows. And with this brow pencil, it's so easy to create hair-like strokes. It's unbelievable. Yeah. I've been more leaning towards like not doing my nose highlight. Looking back on how much highlighter I used to use, I'm like, it was a moment in the time, but it used to be a lot. Tippy tip of my nose, yummy. And then I won't connect it like into my lash like all the time, just because I feel like it just like encloses my eyes more. But I'll do just like the full liner when I'm like going all out. And from the size of this lip pencil from LA Girl, this is Sugar and Spice. This is the one that is always sold out, and as well as Cafe, because I rave about them all the freaking time. This is tiny. Look at this. And as you can see, I also use this one all the time for like my lips and like my inner corner of my for like my little cat eye whenever I feel lazy. But look, they're almost like the same size because I use it all the time. This is the shade Brown. I use Sugar and Spice by LA Girl and just line my lips. I do overline my lips a little bit. I have a lip appointment this week and I'm excited. I feel my lips go down so quickly these days. It's like so annoying. And then I take this brown sometimes and I accentuate like the top, and this just adds like more dimension to my lip. So I'll either like mix these two together, or I'll use just Sugar and Spice or just Cafe. And this is actually supposed to be an eyeliner, but I use it as a lip liner. I just want more blush under my nose. This is the actual like usual one that I've been using for like a long time. This is the Tarte Man Eater. So good. Me and my best friend Allie, we both use it all the time. This is what I've been using on the daily for my lips. So I'll either use this Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lip in the shade Stripped, or Pure Hollywood. I think I like Stripped better though. Or I'll wear MAC lipstick in the shade Myth. This is a satin, so it's like slightly glossy, but today I'm feeling more of this one just because I want it to be lighter. Powder is always getting in my freaking nose. I love the way MAC lipstick smells. My addiction. Cheaper alternative to Myth. This is also a lipstick that I used to use all the time when I freaking had it. I keep losing them and I don't know why. These are all lipsticks by LA Girl. I like to use Dreamer. That one's glossier. That's like the lip stylo, so it's like the long tube. The other one, which is matte, is called Ooh La La. Also, their clear gloss is amazing. I have it in my purse as like a daily lip gloss. I love it so much. And I like to keep going back in until it's like the lightness that I want. I like the inner part to be really light. Like, it just makes me look tanner. And that is it for the makeup. I'm gonna get all dolled up. I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna be doing the Bella Hadid hair, so if you guys want a tutorial on that, stay tuned for the next video. Be right back in 3, 2. This is what she looks like.